Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Julie, and today's topic is one of the solar terms in China. And by the way, it is the first solar term in China, beginning of spring, or 立春 in Chinese. It is the first solar term of the year, but interestingly, the weather is often still very cold. Yeah, the date of beginning of spring is still in winter. Sounds like a tongue twist, right? But it tells us something important. In Chinese culture, spring does not begin with warmth, but with movement. For traditional agriculture, beginning of spring is not about flowers. It is about preparation for the farming, Farmers did not start planting immediately. They just observed the land to see what happened, repaired tools, and planned the next year. When to plant, when to water, when to get the food, get the grain. This is why solar terms were so important in Chinese culture, because the basic of Chinese culture is agriculture. That is important. They told people when to wait and when to move. So the solar term is like a calendar, and it's like an alarm to remind people the time to do something, and then things will go well. In traditional calendar, each solar term is divided into 3 signs. Each sign lasts about 5 days, so we ancient people thinks the whole year has 3060 days, so the whole year will have 72 lines. And this is called 5 days make 1 sign. These signs describe changes in nature. Birds singing, ice melting, plants begin to grow. Time in this way is not counted, it is noticed. Every year, leaves turn green, then yellow, then fall. And every year, spring returns. But something is different indeed. But the leaves are never the same, and neither are we. So there is an interesting saying in China. It is 花有重开日，人无再少年, which means this year the flower blossoms, and the second year the flower bloom, the third year flower bloom, and so on. But the first year we are 1 year old, the second year we are 2 years old, so you will not be the same every year. We experience many beginning of the springs in life, just like we experience many birthdays in the life. But each one means a different version for ourselves. Maybe in this birthday, you are changing your teeth. In that birthday, you just graduated from your college. In the third birthday, maybe you are just stepping into your new stage of life. That is so interesting. It marks your highlights. And this year, I want to tell you an interesting news. I started writing a 5-day diary from 2026 to 2030. I want to see how each beginning of spring finds me differently. Maybe in 5 years, I will watch this video again. And if you want to track the next 5 years of yourself, you can also have a try. Just write down 1 sentence or 1 word to describe your day. And in the next day, you will look how you live in the last year, just like this. This is the first year and this is the second year. It is so interesting, but this is not an advertisement. and realize this was the spring where something quietly began. This is the beginning of spring, which is also the first solar terms in China. You can think about it. It is the first solar term of the 24 solar terms. But not a sudden change, but a gentle start. If you want to start tracking your life, you can do the same thing as me, or something you want to do to treat gently for you and think wisely, or just remember what you were and what you will be. This is the whole topic of the beginning of spring, and if you are interested about this kind of Chinese culture, please subscribe me and leave a comment for me so I will say it. And see you the next solar term or the next special day of China. Bye! Have a nice day!